So, I've done different series about different things. I've done the streaks, I've done the chops, I've done, say, just get one unit and get out. You know, I'm going to try to do a series about parlays. Parlays, first of all, it's hard to get a back-to-back win, isn't it? Like, often. So, I think the best strategy with a parlay is whatever you're going to start with, be willing to try to get 50% of your starting wager back in front of you and off the table as soon as possible. So let's say you started with 100 and you win. It gives you 200, right? Total. Take your 50 off of your 100. Leave your 50 in. And just parlay the rest. And then progressively do that. The question is, where do you stop? Well, I'll tell you right now, getting back-to-back wins is easier said. Because if it was that easy, we'd be out with 3 units and a shoe right away, wouldn't we? Right away. But what if we decide right here, we're going to try. We don't have data. But we're going to hope that this, because it started 2 direct chops, is a legit chop. We don't have anything to go by yet, so I'm just going to try. And if it doesn't work, I'll probably flat bet it to get it back. So that's what I got to do. Fuck, I could have burned the hand. And had I burned the hand, I still would have lost. Okay, fine. Fine. So now we're down 2. So now I need the mitigated parlay just to make my money back, right? Well, we got to run. We're going to invest 1 chip only. Every investment is going to start... Okay, we lost. The 3-4 is in play. Every investment is going to start with 1 chip. All right, so now this is going to be a delayed investment. We're going to hope this never goes 3-player. And as such, I'm going to invest right away 2 units. It's a risk, but I'm going to do it. Tie. So I won. Okay, great. So what does that mean? Nothing right now. Banker's a strong side. I'm certainly not going to bet against that anymore. So, I'm going to wait for a player. And keep in mind that the first bet was 200 for the second player to go bank, right? So, what I'm going to do in the meantime, keep an eye on the balance. That's really what matters. We need that over 10,000 for this to mean anything. I'm going to bet table minimum, $25 as it were, on single players to jump. And every one of those I get helps pay for the investment. Okay, so that didn't work. That's a separate side bet in and of itself, the first players. This is the one we hope is going to catch, right? We really need it to catch, quite frankly. So we were willing to bet 2 chips on the second player to jump, and it was successful. So this time, I'm going to pull one of my initial $100 chips out of 2 out of that investment. I'm going to put the other 3 in, and I'm just going to play with confidence that this is never going to go 3. And if it does, it doesn't. So there we go. We're up half a daily, right? Now, people that know me have seen me play this bet with $500 chips every time. They wonder what I'm doing. And then I tell them, look, every time it went 2, I just said, fuck it, I'm going to put a purple on it. God damn it, I don't want to work today. Okay, so the fact is I do got to work. But real quickly, I'm going to see if we can't get another player to come out to get the last piece of this parlay, all right? And if not, you just start over. I'm up 150 either way. That last investment was a $300 bet, so I'll pull my other 100 out, and I'm just going to try. But I can't get the banker to stop. Okay, still won't. I got a 5. Got a Brad special potential. Brad won. Of course he did. So we're going to put a table minimum out there on the bank. I got to wait for this order to be ready anyways. Okay, good. We're going to find out right now if this is going to work. So, the last bet we did was for 300, which got us the detraction back plus a little bit more. We're only up 125 right now. All right? It's at this point that you have to make a decision for yourself. If you're going to continue on this parlay that it's never going to go 3-player, and it might not, you have to be willing to fight the grind if it doesn't work. So I'm going to pull the other 100 out. and I'm going to put a 5 out there. This is a purple chip we're going to put on this investment that started with $200. We pulled 100 out. We lost a couple table minimums in between. Okay, fine. We're going to lose those anyway, aren't we? So this is an opportunity bet. And if this now works, this gives me the ability to either flat bet this every time this incident in time comes out of 2-player, or I could simply reduce it and keep the difference if it fails, right? But this one has to work first. So let's find out, because I got to go. Natural 9. Now, I would leave this on pause and finish this later. Unfortunately, it ain't going to let me stay on pause that long, I don't think, because my phone is stupid. So I'm going to just use it as an example for the header on this whole series I'm about to do. Dude, we're up 600. That's 2 dailies. How long did that take? How long does it take you to make $600 on your job? I'll wait. Because that's as quick as it has to be at a low investment. I'll have more later, guys. Sorry, I gotta go. I wish I could continue this.